Good morning to you. Good morning to you. I am Evangelist Melonie Pichon, and for a second here, I'm going to do it solo. But listen, I need you to hit the dial right now. Tell somebody, tell everybody, you need to tune in because I've got something to say to you. First of all, I want to start off by saying Happy National Women's Day, where we celebrate women all across the globe. And I want you to know today, to the female gender, you are important to God. This morning, I want to talk to you briefly about something that I pondered with while I was in my studies. This morning, I was pondering with why is it sometimes we have what seems like is unanswered prayers. And I've come to realize that all prayers are answered, but could it be sometimes our prayers are hindered? Listen, I'm going to give you a few minutes. I need you to hit share, like, send somebody the invite to let them know that I'm getting ready to tell you something that will help you get your prayers from thought to manifestation. Walk with me if you can. It's right there in Joshua chapter 7, verse 1. You remember the children of Israel, the Bible says that they committed a trespass against the Lord because of the accursed thing. And you remember Achan, he was like the great grandson of Judah. You remember when the Lord allowed them to go into battle and said, don't touch anything, don't take anything, don't bring anything that you can capture back into your space. And I want to talk to somebody this morning who's believing God for something, and it's not that you're doing the wrong thing, it's not that you're saying the wrong thing, but could it be that you have something in your space? I'm going to give you some time. Listen, I've got some answers for you. I've got some information for you. I've got some scripture that can help you go from thought to manifestation. The record is, after they had gone out to battle with Joshua, somebody got greedy by the name of Achan. Now listen. It's right here in your Bible in Joshua chapter 1, verse 7. Achan, he took the cursed thing. I don't know what your cursed thing is. His cursed thing was the jewelry. His cursed thing was the spoils from war. What is your cursed thing? Your cursed thing is anything that God says that he doesn't want you with. Sometimes, listen, you're looking at the guilty party. I am a shopping fanatic. And there are times when God will say, don't buy this or don't go there. And when you do, that's that permissive will. When you do, then what you actually bring into your space is the accursed thing. So I want to talk to you this morning about why is it some of your prayers are unanswered. And I'm here because of what I believe, according to Joshua chapter 7 and verse 10. I believe your prayer is answered. It's just hindered. And there is a difference between an unanswered prayer and a hindered prayer. And so this morning on this National Women's Day, where we celebrate beautiful, beautiful women all across the globe. It doesn't matter what language you speak. It doesn't matter what your educational value is. It only relates to the fact that you are bone of his bone and flesh of his flesh. We are that spare rib. We celebrate you today. So listen, Achan, his name is synonymous with troublemaker, troubler, which means he was connected to a lineage of folk, probably his grandfather, great-grandfather, great-great-grandfather, because that name troubler or troublemaker was attached to them, then he was actually acting out the etymology of his name. So sometimes you have to go in your bloodline and see what causes you to act the way you act. Could it be you have hindered prayers because there's an answer for you, but because of the lineage of things that mama does, and here in New Orleans, we say mama and them, the thing that mama and them do or does, it could be the very thing that's hindering your answered prayer, because your prayer, I'm talking to you, it is answered. They are answered today, but there could be some underlying demonic forces that's causing your answered prayer to get to you. So listen. After Joshua got to the point where he was saying, you know what, I've done all I could do. I've obeyed God. I've gone into battle like you told me. I've listened to you, but my prayers are still not answered. Where are you this morning? Who have tithed, you've sown seeds, you were kind to people, you were very, very kind to people, but it seems as though this one thing that you desired, it seems like it's not coming to manifestation. Could it be this morning? Could that unanswered prayer or that hindered answer to your prayer, could it be connected to the thing that you have in your space that's not of God? Listen. When Joshua went into fervent prayer, and now I want to stop right there because there's what I call just patty cake prayer, but then there's when you really go in. I mean, you don't answer the phone, you don't go to social media, you don't even care how you look. When you really go into fervent prayer, it's almost the attitude as though, God, I'm going in and I'm not coming out until you answer me. When was the last time that you got in the very presence of God so that you can get the face of God to get your answer? Sometimes you can get it in a second, but there are times when you've got to travail in his presence. And I'll tell you why. Most times you have to travail to get into his presence because of the unconfessed sins that we have, the things that's connected to our lineage. You know, sometimes mama does things and daddy does things. We do them because they did it. And we have no idea why they do what they do. We have no idea why they say what they say. But sometimes the things that they do or don't do could be connected to your hindered prayer. So this is what Joshua did. Because Joshua knew that, listen, God, I'm standing in your presence, I'm standing on your promise, and I'm just as obedient as I possibly can be. Why is it my prayer is not answered? It's right here in Joshua 7, chapter 7, verse 10. And the Lord said unto Joshua, get up. Why are you laying before my face? Oh my goodness. Can I just help you this morning? There are times when we're seeking God for something that he's already given us the answer to. There are times, and when people tell us, get out of my face. Could you just imagine the Lord telling you, get out of my face? It's not because you've done something wrong. It's not because you're bad, but there's something between getting your answer and getting into the very face of God. That's a hindrance. And so this morning, Joshua had to deal with the hindrance. He had to deal with that thing that hindered his answered prayer. I want you to take a deep breath this morning. I want you to really, really, really think about that one thing that you're in position for. That one thing you're right in line. Everything's smooth on the left. Everything's right on the right side. Why isn't it I can't get to manifestation? I'm getting happy by myself because I'm about to tell you. Because before manifestation, there's some bloodline, underlying sins that have to be dealt with. Achan was connected to Joshua by birthright. He was, in the family. And I want to say to somebody who will always do the wrong thing just because of your family. Sometimes when family members are wrong, you've got to learn how to call right and call wrong. Because family, as we see in this instance, can be the very didactic that can keep us from having our answered prayer. So here it is. The Lord shows Joshua. He tells Joshua who it is and what it is they've done. Listen to me. If you really, really get in the face of God, he will put you in a position to give you discernment to know who it is and who it's not, even if they don't tell you. So Joshua, he lines everybody up. He gives them an opportunity to say whether or not it's them, even though he knew. But there's a power that comes, there's an underlying factor that comes in when you submit and allow somebody to always say either I did or I didn't do it. He gets his leaders together, Joshua did, and he allowed them the opportunity to say, why is it you think we're going through this? Why is it you think our enemies are coming up on us? Why is it you think that, our prayers are not answered? We've done everything God said to do. Why do you think we still have unanswered prayers? Listen. When Joshua got into the face of all of his family members, gave them an opportunity to say, yes, it's me, or no, it's not me, he already knew. You already know the family member that's causing you to miss God. You already know the family member that's causing you to miss out on Bible study, miss out on prayer time, miss out on worship time. You know who that family member is. But you're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to do some stuff. And here's what Joshua did. Joshua allowed all of them to stand before him. And when he found out who the culprit was, because the culprit said who he was, then he took some action. Listen, I got to take a break. I'm going to come back. I'm going to give you an opportunity to just go hit like, share, call your friends, because in this next segment, I'm going to tell you what you have to do to get that hindered prayer answered. Listen, we'll be right back after this commercial break. Hi, I'm Evangelist Melonie Pichon. Listen, I'd like to invite you to view our Forgvien talk show every Thursday from 11 a.m. Central Standard Time until 12 noon. We talk about issues, we talk about challenges, we talk about those things really that other folks don't want to talk about. Listen, if you want to talk about something, if you want to give us some suggested ideas, comment below and we'll do our best to get at you. Remember, every Thursday from 11 a.m. Central Standard Time until 12 noon, the Forgvien talk show.
Listen up. Your customers, our listeners, could be hearing about your business right now. Yeah, right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business.
Hi, this is Evangelist Melonie Pichon, and listen, I am so excited. You need to stop what you're doing and listen to me. Louisiana Fashion Expo, Saturday, March 10th, 2018. You've got to be at Watson Memorial Teaching Ministry, 4400 St. Charles Avenue. Doors open at 12 noon. You've got to be there. Fashion designers and coutures from all across this region are going to be there, and you have to be there. Listen, it's only $10. Why don't you jump on over to Eventbrite today and get your ticket, because you may not be able to get in at the door. I'll see you on Saturday, March 10th, 2018 at 12 noon.
What's up, readers and shakers? It's your girl, Rhonda M. Lawson, sending you a personal invite to the Literary Lounge. Tune in to Horizons with Meet the World Image Solutions each Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for the best in literary conversation. Each week, a different author will join us to talk to their most important readers, you. You can also call in to ask your own questions. So don't forget, each Wednesday at 7 p.m., join us in the lounge for Horizons with Meet the World Image Solutions. See you there.
Are you looking for a hall to live stream your next event? Give us a call here at Bethesda Community Event Center, the only place on the Gulf Coast that can host and broadcast live your wedding reception, your baby shower, business seminar, and any other special event. Give us a call at 504-708-9454 for more details.
He's gonna probably go back to there. Hi, this is Evangelist Melonie Pichon Smith. What is my name now? Melonie Pichon. It was a long time. It's been a long time with that Smith thing. But listen, I'm back, and I've got one of our designers with us because we're gonna continue where we left off at. We were talking about why prayers were hindered. And so, Elder Hall, we were talking in Joshua chapter 7, verse 10, when Joshua was laying before God, wondering why his prayer wasn't answered. And the Lord told Joshua, get up, why are you lying before me? There was a problem. Yes. I can't manifest the answer because there's some disobedience in your space. Yes. So after Joshua grabs all the leaders, he grabs all of the people to include the guilty one of the people confessed, and it was Achan. Yes. When Achan came forward and said, it was me, I have the accursed thing. When we went into battle, I took jewelry, I took silver, I took a lot of stuff, and I hid it in the camp. Oh, wow. Which means when I'm disobedient and I bring disobedience among my family members, it affects everybody. Yes. And so the effects of disobedience from one is felt throughout the entire generation. So here it is this morning. We were talking before the first break. Could it be your prayers are hindered because somebody connected to you have done something down the line and that spirit is attached to you? Now, we're not saying Achan is a bad person, but we're saying Achan person is the problem. He's the reason why our prayers are not answered. So I'm talking to somebody this morning who you feel like every time I make one step, I'm pulled back 10 steps. Could it be in that bloodline? We have to get in there and clean some stuff out. So when Joshua found out who the culprit was, when Joshua found out why the prayers weren't answered, what Joshua did was he handled the situation, which means he dealt with that family member, told that family member what it is you've done. You know, most time family members will shut down and they won't talk to you for generations. You've got a first cousin who has not spoken to you in years because of something that happened maybe 2 generations ago. Could it be if you confront that thing, let's just deal with the issue as to why our prayer is hindered? When Joshua found that out, oh my goodness, he not only dealt with Achan, he dealt with Achan's family, his nanan, his paran, the dog, the bed, everything that had to do with the very subject that kept his prayers from being hindered, he dealt with it. And so we want to tell you this morning, in order to get your hindered prayers answered, deal with the thing or those things that's hindering your answer. There's an answer waiting for you, but God can't bless through disobedience. And so disobedience breeds a whole lot of things in our family members. So if disobedience is the root cause of it, then you know it's connected to lies, connected to deception. It's all going to happen. So deal with it. That's what I want to tell you this morning. Before you go back into prayer, before you lay before God, before you consecrate or you pray, deal with the issue that's causing your prayer from being hindered. I'm excited. I said enough. We have Elder Trina Hall. Trina Hall, she is ready. Let's go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready? Let's go. We got some phenomenal reviews from the last time you were on our show. And I was like, oh God, I don't know how we're going to do this, but I really need to bring Elder Hall back. So thank you so much. I know you did a mad dash to get here. But this morning we have not only Elder Trina Hall, but we have so many more of some of the designers. We want to make sure you just get a little taste. So before Elder Trina Hall starts talking, I want you to hit like, share, call your friend, hit the button. You know how you can send a group text and tell them, come on, Evangelist Pichon is on the line. She's on the scene. She's on whatever kind of mobile device you have. Why don't you just invite them in so that you could hear? Talk to us as it relates to Ready, Let's Go.
Well, ready, let's go. Let's start by defining the word ready. The word ready is defined as immediately available and prepared mentally and or physically for an experience or action.
Oh my gosh.
So when you say that you're ready, you say, I'm ready for this experience of change.
Oh my
I'm ready for this experience, and I'm ready to put everything that I know and have been taught into action.
I'm ready.
So
your clothing line is Ready, Let's Go. Now, I had an opportunity to see one of her designs last week, and I'm telling you, I've already got my money prepared because I'm going to be investing into every designer. But if you would, Elder, tell us some of the different categories of clothing and clothing line that you make.
Well, we cover the whole array of fashion.
I love it.
But we're focused this year specifically on active wear.
Okay.
Because we know that we all live our lives on the go. And so we need to have something that we can just throw on, but still look cute and still look fashionable.
I'm about
still
the
look
cute.
Chic, still look exquisite.
I'm about the
and
cute.
So that's what we're all about this season.
Oh, this is
That's
awesome.
what we're presenting in this upcoming season.
This is awesome. Okay, so on Saturday, that's this Saturday at Watson Memorial Teaching Ministry, will some of your clothing line, will they be immediately available on site?
They will be available on site. In fact, the items that we'll be presenting, those items will be available for sale at the expo. So do come out. I'm asking all of my family and my friends to meet us at the expo.
She put
and
you on blast.
See me over the course of these last couple of days, I do have available tickets. Stop me, say, hey, Trina, even if you're a stranger on the street. I've never met a stranger. You can say, hey, Trina, I saw you on Evangelist Melonie Pichon's show, and I'd like a ticket for the expo.
You need a ticket. You got to see it. You have to be ready. We had an opportunity when we were gathering on Tuesday, and we talked to some of the designers. Tell me how that energy was when we did the casting call. Is that what you guys call it? The casting call. What kind of energy we had?
Oh, the energy was one of unity. It was one of unity. It was one where everyone was willing to support each other. There was no competition. We decided that we weren't going to be in competition with one another, but we were going to help each other and
Yes.
uplift everyone. It was an atmosphere of unity.
So it's not compete, it's complete, right?
Yes,
We're
it's
going to
complete.
help because you did find out that there were some things you were doing that somebody else wasn't doing and then
Yes.
vice versa. And so
Yes.
we were excited. We were so excited. We have, oh my gosh, I cannot wait. I can hardly wait. I can hardly wait to just turn the key on the door to say today is the day, because after Saturday, the fashion industry as we know it in New Orleans will never be the
Yes,
same.
it
And that's
will
because
not.
of the dedication. Did you hear or see dedication in some of the designers? Did you hear that on Tuesday?
I did. I saw all of the dedication that they're so passionate
Mm-hmm.
about what they're doing. They just believe that what they're doing is a God-given gift. It's not just something they're doing for a trend and fad,
Right.
but it's something that God has placed upon their hearts
So
to do,
excited.
to carry out for the world.
For the world.
It's a global
Wow.
vision. Everyone there has a global
I'm
vision.
so excited for them. And you know, I was thinking, because I thought about the designers when I was thinking about Joshua chapter 7 to find out, you know, what's hindering the designers from going forward? What's hindering them from having that platform? And I discovered that racism,
Yes.
it's the root of it. Jealousy,
Yes.
that's the
Yes.
root of envy, you know,
Yes.
people wanting something for nothing from them,
Yes.
people taking advantage of their creativity
Yes.
and not, paying them for what they do. So after a while, they have gotten discouraged. After a
Yes.
while, they just want to throw in the towel. But then H&M Fashions is making all of the money, but it's not coming into our community.
Yes.
So here it is. We're going to break the back of the curse on our local designers by coming together on this Saturday. When we come together, we're going to make this thing work. The
Yes.
atmosphere is going to be so positive because, we had prayer. We definitely had prayer and sent
Yes.
up some things. So in your prophetic view, what type of things you want to see happen for the designers this Saturday?
This Saturday, first of all, what has already started, covenant connections. It wasn't just that we were connecting with one another, but we
Wow.
felt that these were covenant
you, Jesus.
connections that we were making
Thank you,
so that we can
Jesus.
carry out the vision.
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
vision, we've already written it down.
It's
We
written.
put it out there in the
It is
atmosphere for people
written.
to read it.
Yeah.
And now it shall come to
Yeah.
pass.
Now, I'm really shocked and amazed and surprised to find out that we have so many children's wear designers. And so
Yes.
I'm excited that, we can put the girl in little girl. We don't have to have the little girls with the little tight and high stuff. It's your baby. You do what you want to do. But I believe if we treat her like a princess and
Yes.
dress her like a princess,
Yes.
she'll grow up to be a queen. And, a queen
Yes.
can't be a queen without being a princess.
Yes.
Which, that's the training ground. So, elegance, just beautiful fashion. So even there's something for our young children, the children wear. I'm
Yes.
excited. Got little ones
I'm
in there.
excited for that.
excited.
And even with that said, as we were talking about the unity and covenant connections, even Ready isn't focusing on the children because we do have somebody there that's going to be focusing on children's wear. The only thing that we'll have made available for the children is our original
Exactly.
children's shirt,
Exactly.
original Ready shirt that
Yeah,
I'm wearing
yeah.
today.
Oh,
But we're not focusing on the
fantastic.
children
That
this
is
time.
fantastic because
That's for another season and another day.
And that season is coming, that day is
Yes.
coming. But this designer who's doing the children's wear, this is her very first time.
Yes.
And I'm telling you now, she's gonna need some love. She's gonna need to see your support. She's gonna need to hear you whistling and clapping for her children because she is, just multi-talented. Oh my gosh, she's so
is.
talented.
She
But
is.
she makes little girls look like little girls and
Yes.
little boys look like little boys. So
Yes.
I'm just excited. I'm lifting her up because,
Yes.
every now and then she's like, I don't think I could do this. I don't think I could do this. But when she comes out with her children and the
Yes.
other children and see your face, see the support in the audience, she's going to know I can do this because New
Yes.
Orleans and the surrounding areas, they're behind me. What would
Yes.
you say to the designer, Elder Hall, who did not sign up, but they still have that burning passion in the inside? What would you say to them?
We would say come out to
Come
the
on.
expo on March the 10th. Get your ticket, come out, sow that seed of $10, get your ticket and come to the expo and get connected.
Yes.
You want to get connected
Yes.
with like-minded people who have the same type of passion
Right.
that you have
Right.
because we want to help push you. We want to help
Yes.
grow you. We want to
Yes.
help get you to the place that you can organize your business and all of the
Yes.
things that you're endeavoring to do.
Love
we
it.
want to show you how to do that.
I'm so excited.
So come to the
I'm
expo.
so excited because I believe I believe after this expo, I believe that there will be a fashion show that will go on the road from
Yes.
coast to coast.
Yes.
And then here's what's going to happen.
Yes.
All of us who supported you guys will be rooting for you.
Yes.
But those of you who don't support, you're going to be the ones asking for a discount.
Yes.
But people who know how passionate and creative they are, we're not going to ask for a discount. We're going to say, how can I push your line?
Yes.
Where can I feature you next?
Yes.
I endeavor to host many, many events so that I can put your stuff out there. Listen, we got a few more minutes before we go to break, but after this break, we're going to bring in some more designers. We're going to showcase some of the stuff that they're going to be making available for you. And so what I need you to do, blow the numbers up. I need you to come to my page, send people, share, like, all of that to the page, because I want them to feel the love, this synergy that once they step out on 4400 St.
Yes.
Charles Avenue,
Yes.
they're going to have no choice but to go forward, higher, and be blessed. I'm
Yes.
so excited. I'm excited.
I'm
I'm excited.
excited as
So
well.
listen. Any parting words before we step? We got like 40 seconds. Got 40 seconds to
Okay,
say.
I just want to say that if you haven't gotten ready, it's time to be ready. It's not the time to just get ready.
No more get.
It's time to be ready. And ready, simply, the acronym for ready is recovering everything after a difficult year. We're going back to recover fashion for the city of New
All
Orleans.
right, listen, I'm Evangelist Melonie Pichon sitting with Elder Trina Hall. We'll be right back, and we're going to pull in all of the designers. God bless you.
God bless.
Preach, girl. Come on. Hi, I'm Evangelist Melonie Pichon. Listen, I'd like to invite you to view our Forgvien talk show every Thursday from 11 a.m. Central Standard Time until 12 noon. We talk about issues. We talk about challenges. We talk about those things really that other folks don't want to talk about. Listen, if you want to talk about something, if you want to give us some suggested ideas, comment below and we'll do our best to get at you. Remember, every Thursday from 11 a.m. Central Standard Time until 12 noon, the Forgvien talk show.
What is New Orleans Talk Network? It's today's hottest topics with an added flair. You get ready because the conversation will be hot and better yet, mobile. Download the New Orleans Talk Network app available on Android, iPhone, iPad, and you can listen to us on the web at www.neworleanstalknetwork.com. Write down our talk line at 504-341-TALK. That's 504-341-8255. Interactive and worldwide. That's what we are. Join in on the real conversation and tell a friend about the New Orleans Talk Network.
Hi, this is Evangelist Melonie Pichon, and listen, I am so excited. You need to stop what you're doing and listen to me. Louisiana Fashion Expo, Saturday, March 10th, 2018. You've got to be at Watson Memorial Teaching Ministry, 4400 St. Charles Avenue. Doors open at 12 noon. You've got to be there. Fashion designers and coutures from all across this region are going to be there, and you have to be there. Listen, it's only $10. Why don't you jump on over to Eventbrite today and get your ticket, because you may not be able to get in at the door. I'll see you on Saturday, March 10th, 2018 at 12 noon.
Listen up. Your customers, our listeners, could be hearing about your business right now. Yeah, right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business.
Hello and congratulations. You have arrived at the second half. I I'm your host, Cinder Coleman Miller. Connect with us every Thursday at 10 o'clock a.m. on the New Orleans Talk Network as we discuss issues pertaining to the most exciting and prolific generation of our times, the baby boomers. So for information, resources, and booming entertainment, meet us at the second half, brought to you by the Boomers Lifestyle Network.
I'm living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden.
What's up, readers and shakers? It's your girl, Rhonda M. Lawson, sending you a personal invite to the Literary Lounge. Tune in to Horizons with Meet the World Image Solutions each Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for the best in literary conversation. Each week, a different author will join us to talk to their most important readers, you. You can also call in to ask your own questions. So don't forget, each Wednesday at 7 p.m., join us in the lounge for Horizons with Meet the World Image Solutions. See you there.
What is New Orleans Talk Network? It's today's hottest topics with an added flair. You get ready because the conversation will be hot and better yet, mobile. Download the New Orleans Talk Network app available on Android, iPhone, iPad, and you can listen to us on the web at www.neworleanstalknetwork.com. Write down our talk line at 504-341-TALK. That's 504-341-8255. Interactive and worldwide. That's what we are. Join in on the real conversation and tell a friend about the New Orleans Talk Network.
Hi, this is Evangelist Melonie Pichon, and listen, I am so excited. You need to stop what you're doing and listen to me. Louisiana Fashion Expo, Saturday, March 10th, 2018. You've got to be at Watson Memorial Teaching Ministry, 4400 St. Charles Avenue. Doors open at 12 noon. You've got to be there. Fashion designers and coutures from all across this region are going to be there, and you have to be there. Listen, it's only $10. Why don't you jump on over to Eventbrite today and get your ticket, because you may not be able to get in at the door. I'll see you on Saturday, March 10th, 2018 at 12 noon. I am so excited. Again, I am Evangelist Melonie Pichon, and I've got some of the most creative beings in New Orleans and the surrounding areas. Listen, we're going to give you a sneak preview of what you're going to invest in on this Saturday, March 10th. I got that right this time. March 10th at the Watson Memorial Teaching Ministry. Listen, this is my baby girl right here. Amen. Ariane Bourret, am I saying that? Bourdier. She has riches and glory. Tell us something, baby girl, about your line and how you started.
Well, Riches and Glory came about one day while I was teaching my youth Sunday school, and we kind of had conversations about what's cool to wear, what's not cool to wear. So I wanted young people to know, and even older people to know, that you can dress stylish and still glorify God, and still know that, you know, put God on a platform and still be very, very stylish, and let people know that it is cool to represent Jesus. Wow.
So you have, Ariane, you have T-shirts, is that what you have?
T-shirts, I have short sets, I have different apparels available.
Oh, we're so excited. So what would you tell a young person who may be viewing you right now? What would you tell them about getting there on this Saturday?
I would tell them, make sure you get there, get all of your friends there, because I know Easter is coming up.
That's
we have
right.
festival season, and you want to represent Christ on the biggest platform ever. So
this
come
is awesome.
and bring all your friends.
I want you to buy every single piece of fabric that she has on the table. So we're excited. And then we have Miss Diva Duchess. She's representing National Women's Day with a bling and a bang. This is Troylyn Triggs, and she represents Tracy Lynn. Am I saying that right? Tracy Lynn. Tell us how you started.
My good friend Keno,
I
brought him into Mary Kay.
Wow.
And he called me one day to see some foot jewelry. I'm also a nail tech. And I'm like, I want to know how can I get in?
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Wow.
And that's when I signed up, and I became a part of his team.
Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. And so where have you traveled? How long have you been doing the Tracy Lynn?
we've been doing Tracyland, Keno, how long?
You joined in July.
Okay.
July. Oh my
Wow.
God. It's almost a year.
Since July. All right. Okay, using the mic. Okay. All right. So what would you tell some of your friends, coworkers, fellow church members? What would you tell them about this event that we're hosting this Saturday?
Well, ladies, if you like diamonds and pearls, 'cause
Girl's
diamonds
best
and pearls is
friend.
a lady's
Come
best
on,
friend.
come
I can
on.
make you bling, and still be elegant
And,
classy,
and saved.
and say, oh, definitely saved. Yes.
We're
Because we have to
excited.
bring pearls back to our young ladies.
Yes.
Our girls.
Oh my
everything about
gosh.
pearls.
Yes. So we're excited. So here it is in this room, the energy. If you could just feel the creative energy in this room, this is just like a smattering of what you're going to experience on this coming Saturday. We saved our finale because Keno Watson, he's going to be our finale. And let me tell you, if this is your first time viewing Forgvien's talk show, I'm not certain if you've heard his story, but we're going to take a quick break. We're going to kind of assemble some things, and we're going to come back. You don't want to move because I need you to hear his story. Yes. We'll be right back to you. Hi, this is Evangelist Melonie Pichon, and listen, I am so excited. You need to stop what you're doing and listen to me. Louisiana Fashion Expo, Saturday, March 10th, 2018. You've got to be at Watson Memorial Teaching Ministry, 4400 St. Charles Avenue. Doors open at 12 noon. You've got to be there. Fashion designers and coutures from all across this region are going to be there, and you have to be there. Listen, it's only $10. Why don't you jump on over to Eventbrite today and get your ticket, because you may not be able to get in at the door. I'll see you on Saturday, March 10th, 2018 at 12 noon. Hi, I'm Evangelist Melonie Pichon. Listen, I'd like to invite you to view our Forgvien talk show every Thursday from 11 a.m. Central Standard Time until 12 noon. We talk about issues, we talk about challenges, we talk about those things really that other folks don't want to talk about. Listen, if you want to talk about something, if you want to give us some suggested ideas, comment below and we'll do our best to get at you. Remember, every Thursday from 11 a.m. Central Standard Time until 12 noon, the Forgvien talk show. Hi, this is Evangelist Melonie Pichon, and listen, I am so excited. You need to stop what you're doing and listen to me. Louisiana Fashion Expo, Saturday, March 10th, 2018. You've got to be at Watson Memorial Teaching Ministry, 4400 St. Charles Avenue. Doors open at 12 noon. You've got to be there. Fashion designers and coutures from all across this region are going to be there, and you have to be there. Listen, it's only $10. Why don't you jump on over to Eventbrite today and get your ticket, because you may not be able to get in at the door. I'll see you on Saturday, March 10th, 2018 at 12 noon. When they come back on, they can just feel the positive energy, because I could feel it. Okay, listen, we're back, we're in here, we're connecting, and we're networking, we're doing all of the good stuff. I'm Evangelist Melonie Pichon. I'm back, and in this room is a host of billionaires when it comes to the fashion and the jewelry industry. That's right. You know, that's right. We've got to speak those things that are, because I call them billionaires. So listen, before the break, we had to kind of fix a mic thing, because, you know, I just kind of brought everybody in the studio, not supposed to have everybody in. But if you know Melonie Pichon, you know I'm going to do the unordinary. So listen, before our break, we were talking about Keno Watson. And Keno Watson is a living testimony that you can do whatever you want to do if you put your mind to it. Can't nobody tell his story better than he can, but it's my show, so I want to tell it. But tell it, girl. Keno is a living, walking testament that if you push and persevere, you will prosper. This young gentleman has never, ever had a sewing lesson. Never, ever. But I promise you, when you see some of the creative designs that come from his 8 fingers and 2 thumbs, you're going to get up off your designs, you're going to get up off your dreams, you're going to get up off your goals, and you're going to push. He encourages me, and I don't even know how to put a thread through a needle. but I'm so excited because he was disappointed in an alteration assignment that he had paid for. But when he got his garments back, they were the same way they were when he gave it to him. And he said, well, if I'm going to pay to get them back the same way I gave them, I may as well sew myself. And the rest is his story. On this National Women's Day, we're going to really, really, really pause and give Brother Keno an opportunity to just tell us, Brother Keno, you were there on Tuesday with some of the designers, and they really look up to you. They really, really do. Yeah. This gentleman has miles of traveling under his feet in the fashion industry. What was some of the energy like when we were together on Tuesday?
Well, it was really amazing, and I'm really a very humble guy. I don't really see myself being on that great of a level. I think that we're all equals. Yeah. We all work together. Wow. But it's always so amazing when you inspire someone in their passion and their dream. Yeah. And anybody that knows me knows that this is really my passion. His passion. It really is my passion. When carnival time comes, I mean, it might be 3 or 4 days and I don't even eat. Wow. I mean, because it's more important for me to get that garment to that client to make their day very special and make it very important to them. Since part of my in the little parenthesis, his story was told. His story. I'll go ahead and do my little rhythm and rhyme. Yes. Okay, it goes like this. My passion is bow ties to evening gowns. I also do swimwear and underwear to tailored suits. I'll dress your dog, your sofa, and your window too. Holla at your boy, because I'm hemming my way to you by any means necessary. Wow. And that covers the whole gambit, because when energy needs to be paid, they don't care I sold and who I sold it for. And because I guess I didn't go to a school, I don't know that I should only sew for a Barbie or a regular standard size baby doll or a 0, 2, or 1 or only for men or only pillowcases or only sheets. I mean, you give me the job and I'm on it. Yeah. I mean, because I need the income, so I mean, that's what I do. And I'm passionate about it because all of my clients have given me the opportunity to learn and grow. And we grow together because they have a new person working with them. And I have someone that is actually paying for my living. Wow. And even though, yes, I am self-employed, I'm employed through making others things work for them. Because if it weren't for all of my clientele, which I really, really appreciate throughout the years, there would be no me. And that has been the premise of my growth. And to just grow from just not knowing anything about a sewing machine other than it is a sewing machine to the point of getting the respect of communities where people are like, oh my God, you can sew for me. I'm like, wait a minute. I can sew for everybody. Yeah. And then I'm like, wait a minute. I can make money doing this. Yes, you can. And then to go under leadership of others and they say, well, you can't charge like $85 for an evening gown. I'm like, huh? Right. They're like, but you really have to get paid for your work. Right. So it's been a growth and it's been a growing process, and I'm just so elated to have gotten to the point that I am now, where I've worked with some of the greats that I've worked with as far as celebrities and red carpets, movies, plays. I mean, the whole gamut of all those things. And then I always tell people that the biggest thing is that that I'm just a regular person. Yeah. I was just outside, and the lady's like, "Oh, look at you!" I'm like, "Shh." Don't tell nobody. Because at the end of the day, I am a basic person.
Yeah, but we're gonna put you on display on Saturday, so you better get ready. And then, not to mention, we're celebrating his birthday, so you know, let's do a biggie and bring him a birthday card on Saturday. We're gonna celebrate him. But not only do you do fashion, Keno, tell us, with your partner here, Miss Duchess, tell us about some of the items that we see here, except that one, I've already bought it. Tell us about some of the items here.
Well, actually, my little partner in crime over here, that's a story in itself. I'm just full of stories. If you hang around me, you'll understand. She is a story in itself. We met almost 5 years ago, 4.5 years ago, walking down the street, minding my own business, and she invited me to my Mary Kay business. So I I'll probably be doing makeup on my models on Saturday.
Absolutely.
But yeah, a lot of people know I can't do it. I try not to do it. I try to stay in my lane, but that is part of my business,
Absolutely.
and that's the reason why I became a consultant, so I could do those things when others weren't available.
That's right.
I can be my one man show.
Self-sufficient. I love it.
I got your back.
Yeah.
Now when it comes
Y'all got my
to
face
hair,
on
they'll
Saturday.
just put on a wig. I mean,
Hey, wig it out. Wig it.
Yeah, we don't do hair. But in addition to that, just last June, actually last March I did a fashion show, and I was upset with the people because they took my Mirror Case space and they were selling Tracyland fashion jewelry. And I was so burnt up. I said, well, since y'all took my spot, at least y'all could put y'all jewelry with my clothes. I said, well, wait a minute. I could make money doing that.
Yes. Yes.
And in June, I ended up signing up. And in July, I called Troy, and we're a team.
I
and
love it.
We have some of the pieces here. I mean, one of
Yes.
our, like my little signature hat.
It's a signature hat.
That pays my bills.
Absolutely.
This is from the Charm and Chic collection.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have that. We have the purses. Well, this is one of the handbags.
Yes.
This is the wallet right here.
Show that wallet.
We have a
Whoa.
pouch. We have a tote.
Yes.
We have the entire collection, and
Gotta
we
see
have
it.
We have it in wine
So
with
proud of
studs. We have
So
pewter.
proud of
We have denim. We
Oh my
have bronze.
gosh, yes.
We have a whole bunch of options that you'll have.
The bling it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bring it to
well,
bling
well,
it.
yeah. Well,
Y'all
yeah.
gotta bring it to
Well,
bling
yeah.
it.
We have all kind of rings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
well,
kind of rings.
this is the bling it ring.
Yes.
Well, this is the men's watch. It also comes.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. It also comes in silver.
He showed his jacket.
Oh well. Oh,
Let's see this
well.
jacket.
Okay.
Turn
Well,
around.
this
You
is
got it.
earned. Now,
You gotta stand for the
this
camera.
is for
Listen,
special people.
This is totally unorthodox, but look, we can do it right there. Right there.
We call him
It's right there.
Now,
It's
see, they got
right
me tearing
there.
up the furniture up in here. I mean,
But
but
you're
yeah.
creative. You can make it again. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's
I
okay.
mean, well, it depends on if it could be sewn. we didn't mention that part. If it could be
We're
sewn with a
excited.
needle.
Listen.
But the earrings, I mean, scarves, watches. She said this is already sold.
It's already sold.
Clutches.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
With rhinestones.
Clutches for the
bling.
Duchess. Absolutely.
Yes, I mean,
Absolutely.
we have it. You name it, we got it.
Yeah. So listen. I know we probably just went off the cuff a little bit, but if you know Melanie, that's what I do. I say all of that to say this. This is not even a smidget of the energy that you're going to see Saturday. And what blesses me is they're all from our community. So when we help them, we help ourselves. Yes. We can be the wind beneath their wings. Can we see you? Can we count on you this Saturday? Watson Memorial Teaching Ministry, 4400 St. Charles Avenue. The doors are going to open at 11 because we have so many tickets so far that's out there. We got to open the doors at 11 so you can get in. So when you come at 11, you can expect to just chill with DJ Polo 504 with some relaxing music. We're just going to treat you like royalty so that you can just pour favor on all of our designers, our guests. We also have some young ladies coming. They're entertaining. I mean, I don't even want to give away all of the surprises. Oliver Thomas is going to be there. OT, if you know OT, he's all about community. He's about economic development. So we spared no expenses to make sure that our fashion designers will have the best experience ever. We got a few more minutes before we go. But again, we're going to ask Elder Trina, tell us again, what are you expecting on this Friday? I mean, Saturday, yeah.
This Saturday,
I got to preach Friday.
We're expecting an awesome turnout. We're expecting you to come in by the droves.
Yep.
We're expecting a move of God.
Yep.
I heard you mention, Evangelist, the word push. And
Yes.
we know across the body of Christ, the acronym is pray until something happens.
Absolutely.
But we're going to push a second
Pushing.
time. And that second
I
push
love
means
it.
to pray until the supernatural hand of God moves.
It's going to
on our
move.
behalf.
It's going to move. All right. What you said, daughter, what you expecting? Tell us again.
I'm expecting everyone to come out. I'm expecting people from all walks of life to come in, people to network, people to connect, people to get to know each other, and just to be a fun-filled event. I'm really, really excited.
I'm excited.
And I thank this woman
Woo,
for
thank you, Jesus. Yes, we believe in you. We believe in you. All right, Duchess, what you say?
I'm expecting new beginnings, new friends.
Because it's 8, huh? Today's number 8.
Yes. New fellowship.
Yes.
Oh my God, I am so excited. Kino, take it over.
Okay, well, I know we're gonna have an awesome
He said
time.
he knows.
I
He
mean,
knows.
yeah, I mean, it
Yes.
has to be awesome. I mean, we
Yeah.
have some of the greatest designers
Yes,
that I
we
know.
do.
I've worked in a lot of networks. We have some
Yes.
fabulous, fabulous
Yes.
people with some very fabulous, unique ideas that are going to be in the house, showcasing their wares. And we're also going to have people that have stuff that you have choices on. You know, Easter's right around the corner.
Right around the corner.
And
Yeah.
Mother's Day.
And just a glimpse into what Keno is going to be doing. I've not seen Black Panther, but I'll show you a Black Panther.
He's going to show you Black Panther.
I'll
I'm
just
telling
say
you,
that.
he has not on purpose
I'm
seen the
just gonna
movie.
say.
So what you're going to see is totally his creation. Listen, we got to go. We got to get out of here. But I am so godly proud of what creativity levels we have in New Orleans. We just want you to know that when we leave on Saturday, what's going to happen is the time is going to go forward 1 hour, which means they're going to be catapulted into their destiny after we have the fashion show. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we have a platform for them to continue. Why are you saying that? Under Forgvien's ministry, we also have a ministry, a network called Single Sister Entertainment. And you know, in church, they're always saying, we didn't come to entertain you, we came to praise the Lord. Got it, I understand it. But what do we do after the benediction? So Single Sister Entertainment, we're going to endeavor to make sure that we can provide quality entertainment whereby you can make healthy choices on what you eat, what you wear, where you go. So it's just going to be a phenomenal time, but it's going to be a continuum of things that's going to happen. I want to say to you, to the judges and to the lawyers, because I know it's election time, and I'm all about equality. If you're running for an office in the New Orleans area, feel free to come on over. Tell me what you're running for. Give us your platform. We will allow you to speak to our young fashion designers, because here's our thought. It is better for you to see them on this side of the bench versus the other side of the bench. If they see you supporting them as they endeavor to be a viable citizen, I think you'll have a better momentum when it comes to doing your job on the bench. I know I'm putting a clarion call out to pastors. I'm putting a clarion call out to evangelists, the fivefold ministries. I'm putting a clarion call out to you. If you can't come, I got it. Nobody's busier than me. I got it. But you can always send somebody, because if every seat is filled, because we are expecting every seat full, we expect all around the room, the vendors are going to be just running out of stuff. But if they walk out there, the creators and our fashion designers, if they walk out there and they see your face, whether you purchase anything or not, your presence means so much to them. Your presence means, listen, I'm with you. I expect you to come. Bring your cell phones, bring your iPads, your iPhones, because we're going to stream. We're going to, every communicable thing that we have, we're going to make sure that the world sees that there's creativity in New Orleans, and H&M, we're coming for you. We're coming. We are coming for you. Keno, your thoughts?
Oh, well, I'm not coming for them. I've already
You got
arrived.
I love it. You know, I knew he would say something like that. But listen, we endeavor to make our fashion designers so extremely happy after this event. So again, in closing, thank you so much. You've been hitting us up on Facebook. You've been sending me messages. You've been just encouraging me, and I thank you so much. So until next week, I'm Evangelist Melonie Pichon, and all of the fashion designers saying God bless you and God keep you. See you next week.
See you next week.
Oh, man, you guys are awesome. You guys, you know what? You know what?